Hi everyone, okay, so this game was with the new hero, Captain EUDORA. The hero power for this new hero is you have to get to use the hero power 4 times, which it says is digging. And once you do it the 4th time, you get a gold minion of whatever tier you're on. Plus you get to, when you play, you still get to discover a minion for a tier higher, so it is a super powerful ability. Probably one of the strongest of the new heroes that have come out. So what you want to do is kind of play it like Refam. You want to use this hero power every single turn, so you get your gold minions every 4 turns, starting from. So you want to do it on turn 2, starting from turn 2. So let's take a watch as I get to try out the new hero. In this game, there are no beasts, because you see that the new feature where one creature type isn't represented. So no beasts this game. So good start with a Tide Hunter. And I'm going to freeze the Rock Pool Hunter, because I'm planning to stay on tier 1 and use my hero power. Not very many other minions I'd rather have on tier 1 after getting Tide Hunter than the Rock Pool Hunter. The only other one I would want would be another Tide Hunter. Here I go, activating hero power. I see my opponent has 1 demon, so I know it's going to be Homunculus. So I want to make sure that the Rock Pool Hunter gets in first. And then I either trade with it with the Rock Pool when he attacks, or I get to kill it the turn after with my Tide Hunter. I don't want to accidentally trade 2 guys when I don't need to, or 3 guys if I position my guys poorly. So I freeze here for Old Murkai, because he's going to be a very strong minion for the next turn. I also freeze because the new pirate there can sell for 3 gold. He's a good sized body, and I get to essentially cash him back in a few turns later. So here I am, just buying the guys I plan to, and selling off my token to hero power again. I want to make sure I hero power on every turn. Missing a turn I think is a considerable setback, unless you need the gold to level again, so you get a higher tier, you can potentially get a higher tier gold minion. So I level here and get my gold minion, and I get not very amazing tier 4 cards. The Magician ends up being okay. It turns my Lieutenant into a 6/8. So that's pretty solid at this point, like a 6/8 taunt. As well as buffs my Murka, which is pretty fortunate that I buffed that one. Although I buffed any other ones, they'd still be pretty good. Decent size at this tier point. Well, this turn point. I freeze for Old Murka to get a second, to get a pair. I'm not sure if that's right, but it seems right. Like, I could still easily go Murlocs here, especially as I'm going to start leveling a fair bit over the next couple turns. So I'll cash in my Pirate for 3 gold, planning to buy the Zubot and the Dragon and the Hangry. I make a mistake in that I should want to buff the Lieutenant, and so I shouldn't have played the Hangry. And I shouldn't have played the Hangry to make sure the Magician buff the Lieutenant. Pretty big mistake, but ended up not making a difference, at least on this attack. Well, done 1 more damage there, but ended up being worked out better for me. So here I decide to level, because I kind of want to get to 5. And then I get to kind of decide where my build is going to go from there. So I have a choice here. I could either just refresh, or I could buy one of these stewards a time. I choose to buy the steward because pretty similar size to the magician. Like, there's only 1 power difference, and I can sell it off next turn to buff up my next buy. I think it's a pretty close call, but I think it's worthwhile. I think this might have been a mistake here. I don't necessarily know if I want to level to buy Murkai right there. I could level next turn. See, I kind of messed up this whole turn. I could level this turn. I mean, just not bought a guy. Had a full board with 2 Murkais. The next turn, I could level and hero power again, as well as get 2 tier 6 minions. I think that was kind of a big mistake. Like, if I just sell my guys next turn, take up. The problem is I'm also close to death. Right, so it's kind of a back and forth debate. I can get slightly stronger minion on the board for now, or 2 stronger minions on the board for now, or I could try to go for just more damage, or more, essentially just for greed. So after I discover, I get pretty lucky with the tier 5 gold and the Void Lord. It allowed me to discover Nadina, so it kind of forces my direction on where I'm going to go. I'm going to try to go into mostly dragons. I get kind of unlucky that Nadina here punches the only minion that won't allow me to kill it and get Divine Shield on my guys. I get kind of crappy minions here again, and I have to settle for a second Nadina. Kind of unfortunate I had to sell off my buffed up Sneasel Shredder, but I kind of want to get the Dragonlord Enforcer, especially with 2 Nadinas now. At this point, I don't know how much longer the game is going to last. I'm only at 10 life. It's not worth sacrificing to try to make sure I hero power when I can pick up a pretty strong minion, given the Dragonlord Enforcer, given that I have 2 Nadinas. Again, my board is not looking great. I need to find some good dragons. I'm not sure here. Like, I could sell off a lieutenant now. It's not that great, and put in the scale bane. But I'm not sure if it's worthwhile. Like, I want to make sure, like, I just don't have enough power on the board. And having an extra taunt guy there allows my guys to burn off their taunt and I get my second Nadina in before they can really do much. Like, if you see this game, like, because of the Void Lord and the potential other taunt guy, we'll be able to get off both Nadinas. So I murder saw the guy's Calicos here, which is pretty fortunate. It was kind of the main reason I took Mirazad, for the chance I could take his Calicos, and worked out pretty well. So on this turn, I can't really go off that much with my current guys, but my opponent having double zap kind of screwed my hopes and dreams. Still able to pull out a victory, even though he had all those big all those Murlocs. Kind of scammed him with it. I feel like he probably, if he won that turn, he's probably going to be in really great shape. So now I just want to pick up as many battle card guys as I can, and go off with Calicos. Normally I would have just ended on the Calicos, but I picked up another battle card off my last opponent. At this point, my minions are too big. There's no point in me buying Raised Gore. He'll catch up pretty quickly, but I don't really have a minion to sell to buy him. Like, my smallest minions are the Enforcers, but they're so good since I have Nadina. They'll get really big. I guess I could have sold off the Cobalt Enforcer, but it's only going to gain plus, I guess, gain +5/+5 every turn. But I also used up a freeze. So there's 3 battle cries here, so I definitely want to freeze it again. Because if somehow this game goes another turn, 3 battle cries is pretty important. Like, it's pretty nice to have 3 battle cries immediately right away, or immediately, so I can just kind of go next page, try to spin and try to find one more. Yeah, pretty much this guy has no hope. He has to hope his one Deflecto goes the whole distance, and the rest of the guys are just too small at this point, especially with Nadina. Yeah, so I decided to go. I could either do one more buff, or I could grab the Void Lord. Void Lord ensures that my Nadina goes off and I don't lose a guy before Nadina goes off. Kind of better than the buff, because I don't want to lose like a Dracnoid Enforcer before Nadina goes off. I don't know why this guy boarded in bought the unstable ghoul. Like, he gets wrecked by it more than I do. Like, I was kind of looking for an unstable ghoul, so I don't know why he chose to buy one. Anyways, that was this video. It was pretty fun playing with the new hero. He is very powerful. I think he's definitely, I think, the most powerful new hero of the ones that came out today. And yeah, he's really good. If you get him, you gotta make sure you use them like Rafam, and essentially you need to use them for the first, from turn 2 through 9, to get your 2 golds and level up every turn, or level up right before you use the last one, before you play the guy. Pretty important, because then you get, as you saw in my game, you get the first goal. The first random gold minion will be tier 3 or lower, and the second one will be tier 5 or lower. Plus you get to discover, for the first one, a tier 4 minion, and the second one, a tier 6 minion off when you play the gold. So that is very important. I'm not sure how many turns you'll go after that. So I don't know if you keep wanting to use the hero power. Like, I counted the number of turns that game I won there with EUDORA. I could have gotten one more gold minion off if I just went for it every turn, but at that point I was just looking for those little upgrades that allow me to win. Anyways, if you like this video, click the like button, leave a comment down below with any feedback you have for me, and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you all soon. Thanks.